4 suspects involved in last month's Bank of the West robbery will go to trial. Edward Davis and Blaine McCroy both facing robbery and gun charges. Jaquan Washington also bound over to district court on charges of robbery and use of a weapon to commit a felony. Now, Morgan Reinders waived her preliminary hearing. She's facing up to 5 years for accessory to a felony. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Andrea Flores is live at the Douglas County Courthouse with the details. Andrea, good afternoon. What can you tell us about this robbery?
Today we learned from witnesses about what exactly happened that day in a packed room here at the Douglas County Courthouse. Witnesses at the bank described the 3 suspects as men, each wearing dark Spider-Man-like masks, a red mask and clown mask, 2 of them with guns. 2 of the men were also said to be wearing dark clothing and the other wearing a University of Iowa sweatshirt. Prosecutors say those items were later found at the home near 87th and Western. Right now, evidence is still being processed on those items. Defense attorneys for Washington and McCroy say what police do know isn't enough for their clients to be found guilty.
We're going to wait and see what the evidence is when it gets up to district court. We argued that our client, there was insufficient evidence to tie him to this bank robbery at this time.
There's no evidence whatsoever, forensic or otherwise, tying my client to this particular incident, other than the fact, as I indicated, that they had a tremendous amount of law enforcement in unmarked vehicles jumping out, who were not in police uniforms, drawing guns, and I think the reaction of any young black male would be to run, given the current status in this country.
Now, police officers say 5 bills thrown at the scene match serial numbers from money at the bank. But again, evidence is still being processed. Defense attorneys believe lack of surveillance video booked into evidence, along with witness statements that don't directly identify the 3 suspects, aren't enough to directly link them to the crime. Now, a police investigator also mentioned during today's hearing that some of the shell casings found at the scene of the shooting of witness Kevin Vaccaro were also related to another crime. No word yet on if they are tied to another robbery. Reporting live at the Douglas County Courthouse, Andrea Flores, KMTV Action 3 News.
Andrea, thanks so much. Also